Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Let me go ahead and get this shit out of the way. My damn 49ers lost yesterday to the Kansas City bitches. Now, I've been hearing a lot of shit in the comment sections, and that's fine. I talk some shit before the game. I'll take some shit after the game. But I'm only accepting shit talking from Kansas City Chiefs fans. Anybody else, shut the fuck up. Your team was garbage and they didn't make it. But bring on the onslaught. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Shout out to my man Jerry. I went over to his house yesterday. Another diehard. Good times, good food, not a good outcome. Shout out to my man Aaron, Rob, Kenny. A lot of my boys went to high school with, haven't seen them in a while. Good to see those guys. There was one dude there who was wearing a Rams jersey. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but we all can't be perfect. But yeah, the Super Bowl, man. These commercials were 100% grade A, organic, free-range bullshit. Now, there was one good commercial, the Trump commercial, where it talked about, it focused on the prison reform, Alice Johnson, the lady he got released from prison via Kim Kardashian. And it was a good commercial. It surprised me. I didn't expect there to be any Trump commercials, at least no Trump commercials that were positive. But I'll put a link in the description box of the commercial. It was good. Check it out. Landslide 2020. But these other commercials, what in the actual fuck was this? Not surprised, just disappointed. Another one, I'll put the link to the description in the description box. Hold on. Run that back. Another one that I will put the link for in the description box is one, I think it was a T-Mobile commercial for 5G. And that actor, that hack on that bullshit show Blackish, where America's racist and black people are still victims, even though this family lives in like a 3,500 square foot home. Anyway, this fool, the premise of the commercial is, it's showing that 5G, you can get service everywhere. So Anthony Anderson is at different places. I think once he's on the set, he's hanging out with his buddies, watching the game. He's somewhere else, but everywhere he is, he gets a phone call. Who does he get a phone call from? His mama. Hey, mama, blah, blah, blah. Baby, you can get 5G at the bakery. Okay, mom, bye. Hello? Hey, mama. Baby, you can get 5G here. Oh, okay, mom, I'm busy. Oh, mama, it's 3, 4, 5 phone calls with him and his mama. And then the last one, of course, to put the cherry on top of this stereotype Sunday, the last one, she's at the movie theater. And she says, baby, the 5G works at the movie theater. So what happens? They all say, shh. And she goes, you shush yourself. I'm talking to my baby. Oh, what the fuck? Can we stop this shit? Are there no black folks, any black men who are raised by their mother and father? I know I was. I know my brother was. I know a lot of other black people who were. But of course, they had to reinforce that bullshit that is just his mama and them. Now, there is some truth to that. There are a ton of black kids, way too many, over 70% that are born to single-parent homes. But this was low-hanging fruit, and it was fucking garbage. Oh, mama, hey, mama, oh, baby, what the fuck? Now, you can see it for yourself. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description box, but that commercial was some horse shit. But it gets better. It gets better, people, because you know, of course, in this disgusting country that we live in, women just don't have it as good as men. And I don't mean on like some lightweight shit. I mean real shit, like jobs and rights. Women don't have that, people. We need to work to... Huh? Oh, shit. My bad. It's 2020. Women do have all that shit. But there was an I think it is called an Olay, but back in the day, when I was growing up, it was oil of Olay. But it was an Olay commercial, and it's about the hashtag was hashtag make space for women. So it was a space theme commercial where they're going up to space and these rockets and all this shit, and they go around and show the names of each of the women in there, and one of them was an actual astronaut, which shoots holes in their entire premise because they're saying that women don't have rights and they can't do what men can do, and they're going in space, but they're there with an astronaut who's a woman who actually went to space. So that undermines your whole stupid fucking commercial. But it's hashtag make space for women. And then that bullshit ass actress Taraji P. Henson, at the end she says, when you make space for women, you make space for everyone. Shut the fuck up. What do women have that men don't? What can women not do that men can do? Now I know it's tough going through life with people opening doors and shit for you. I know it's tough having entire evenings targeted towards women. You get in free. I know if some shit goes down, these stupid barbaric men are going to be jumping in front of these bullets for you. They're going to be letting you out of the burning building first. If the ship is sinking, you and the children get off first. I know that must suck. You poor things. If something goes bump in the night, that stupid man is going to leave you and the kids in safety and go out in that darkness and see whether or not he's going to die. Or he has to take somebody else's life. And there was more of this bullshit. I didn't know women had it so bad. I'm sorry. There was another one where these fucking 2 football players are out on the field and the crowd, yeah, shows all these savage, barbaric men in the crowd, yeah, kill him. So there's these 2 fucking football players standing in the middle of the field. Now forget about the fact that there's never a point in the game where there's only 2 people standing in the middle of the field. Whatever. So these 2 football players are standing there in the middle of the field and they got their helmets on so you can't see who they are. And then they take their helmets off slowly and the camera's like doing some Michael Bay shit where it films it's panning, it's going around them. And when it's going around them, you see them pull their helmets off slowly to reveal their long flowing hair. What? They're women? Boo! So it focuses on this one guy, this one fat white guy, this fat, disgusting white male, and he's probably cisgender too. So it focuses on him, and you see his face turn from yeah to, and then is the moment. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna spew some vile, sexist shit like we expect these filthy white fucks to do? Or is he gonna say, hey, you're all right with me, girl. You can do anything a man can, especially on a football field. Well, you know exactly what he said. It's pussy time in America. He said, yeah, all right, girls. You could do anything a guy can do, including kicking a ball just as far as him. Yeah. Stupid ass shit. Now, of course, these commercials are geared toward the average fan who doesn't watch football all the time. But 1 in 3 Americans watch it, so there's a whole lot of people and ladies who don't give a fuck about football who are going to be there and see this shit. How stupid was that? Look, people, I know we have so much abundance and everything's going great and everybody has more jobs than they can shake a stick at. But this is what happens. When you get bored and complacent, you start poking holes and tearing down the very thing that got you to this place of abundance. I made this analogy before. It's like with a singer, an artist, like a singer. That's how we got Chris Gaines. That's how you get Garth Brooks fucking around in different music, because he's already conquered country. It's a rap. He did that. What's next? You got rappers singing country music and all this different shit going back and forth because they're bored. They've conquered their genre. Now it's time to do something else. That's what we're witnessing right now. We're on top. We have been. We're bored. So let's start fucking with shit. Let's start blurring the lines. Men are women. Women can do what men can do. You ever move a couch with a woman, fellas? It's not that way. A lot of stopping and, oh, my hands hurt. That's just the way it is. We have our roles in life. Women can't do what a man can do, and guess what? Men can't do what a woman can do. But you don't hear about that because we don't give a fuck. But when you get a bunch of beta males up there allowing this shit to happen, here is where we are. I'm sorry, ladies, you can't do what a man can do on a football field. You're gonna get fucked up. Period. I wouldn't want my girl out there playing football with men, not to mention the shit we already know, bigger, faster, stronger. But you got dudes out there who would target and hurt these women specifically just to show them you don't fucking belong here. We're blurring all that shit. Men aren't men, women aren't women. We're just one glob of this fucking melted pile of genitals between our legs. There's no definition anymore. We just are. We're just a blob of things and people. Fuck that. I like being a man, and I like women being women. Now, why they're trying to make us think that we don't like those things anymore, I don't fucking know. But these commercials were fucking garbage. I'm sorry, ladies. You're women. I'm a man. That's it. Why do we not enjoy that? Why do we not celebrate that anymore? I don't want to be sitting next to a bunch of women when I'm hanging with my boys. I want to be with my boys. Like I said in the last video or the video before that. Fellas, you ever been somewhere at a bar or some shit at a club and a woman comes in the bathroom? Awkward. What the fuck? Ladies, I'm sure you felt the same way if some drunk-ass dude came stumbling in your bathroom. It was the silliest shit ever. And my boy Aaron, the one I said what's up to earlier, me and him look at each other like, what the fuck? Couldn't believe that shit. And there's tons of people who don't even notice that. It goes right over their head, right into the back of their mind, subliminally. They don't even catch that shit. Oh, well, what's wrong with that? It's not so much what's wrong with the specific thing they're talking about. It's the message they're sending. It's the agenda that they're pushing. You got to look at the bigger picture. It's not just, oh, let that girl kick a ball. It's more than that. Attached to that are bigger things. When I was in the Navy, I was on a supply ship, USS Seattle, decommed in 2005. So basically, we were a floating Costco. We had everything from belt buckles to bombs. If you needed it on your ship, we had it. So we would do what's called an unrep, an underway replenishment, meaning both ships are going equal speed through the water, and we're sending supplies over to them while we're moving through the water. YouTube that shit, it's fucking crazy. So, first thing you had to do was send over what's called a shot line. This big old, probably 8-10-inch rubber bullet attached to a little string, thinner than a shoestring. So you shoot that over, the other ship catches it, and they start pulling it over. And attached to that string is a bigger string. And then there's a rope. And then pretty soon it's the size of a 2-inch in diameter line. And then that's attached to this huge fuel hose to connect and start sending over diesel fuel. That's what they're doing here. Right now, they're just sending over the shot line, that little string. And we're grabbing it like, huh? Okay, women are men. And we're pulling this shit over. But it's attached to something bigger. There's a bigger picture here. There's a bigger agenda. We need to be awake and notice this shit. You know, the drag queens reading to your kids at the library. They're just reading books. The girls on the field, hey, they just want to play football. Watch that shit. It's something bigger. This is how they slip it in. During the football games, during the entertainment. Man, just go on YouTube and look up Super Bowl commercials 2020. Your jaw will drop. You will be sad. Try not to let a single drop of blood shoot out of your eyeball. Now, people, it's Monday. So you know what that means? It's Saturday to me. Let me get back in my damn weekend. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Help me stay independent and not suckle from the engorged, veiny teat of YouTube, and get your Jericho Green notification tone. They're only $1.29. link in the description box. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.